Hi, this is Mrs. Young, your Avon High School librarian. I want to show you today how to access some cool features on Sora, which is our ebook app. So to get to that, I am going to go to the Avon High School page. And then we're going to click on this menu, the three buttons there, and go to where it says Library. Now everything I'm going to show you on the computer right now, but there's also a Sora app that we're going to look at. Sora is the one we're clicking on right here. And that Sora app, you'll be able to do everything that I'm showing you today in the app as well. So if you read a book on your device, you'll be able to look at it this way. So first thing I'm going to do is it's going to pop up and it's going to ask us to sign into our school. So obviously we're going to go Avon High School, and this is your computer username and password. So for you guys, it'll be your student ID. For me, it's my first name. Okay, so once I log in, then it'll pop up with any books that I have available. I can hit Explore so I can find some new books. And once this pops up, there will be different suggestions here for you. These Rosewater books are always the good ones to look at. Start a new series. You can just kind of look down through and see all of the different things that we have available. Now, here's the part where it's really cool that I want to show you. The three menu buttons over here on the right hand side, there's some cool things we can do. As I look, it's going to tell me how many loans I have available. And as I scroll down, there are a couple of things that are helpful. First of all, I'm going to show you this dyslexic font. You do not have to have dyslexia for this font to work well for you. And when I click on it, I want to show you that everything gets turned to this different kind of font. Now, I've had people who do have dyslexia who will look at and use this font, and all of a sudden they can magically read, and that's why the font is really cool. That's what it's made for. But it doesn't mean you have to have dyslexia to make it easier to read for you. So that's one cool feature. I'm going to go back to that menu. I'm also going to look at this high contrast mode. Sometimes this makes it a lot easier for your people to be able to see the screen and to be able to read it. And so it switches everything here to this high contrast mode. So maybe this will help you in terms of making things easier for you to read. When I find a book, I'm just going to click on one of these here. This Five Total Strangers was an awesome book. It was kind of a thriller. I couldn't put it down, so that was very cool. I can go ahead and borrow it, or I can read a sample of it. I'm just going to read a sample so I can show you what this looks like. Okay, so I'm still in that dyslexia font. Oh, okay, so I do need to switch it. I'm in the book now, and my dyslexia font has gone away. So if I just kind of hover over the bottom and click, and then up here where the font is on the right-hand side, I can switch it to my different, there's the publisher's default, but there's the open dyslexic right there. And it now turns everything into that appearance. Notice I can also switch that's another high contrast that I can use, so it makes the letters a lot brighter, a lot easier to read. There are some other cool features though. Again, I'm just going to click down below and then go up to this font section here. I can increase the size. This is my favorite part because I do wear glasses, but sometimes I don't want to wear glasses, so I can just make it bigger and then I don't need to wear my glasses. So that's helpful. Again, you've got those different tones that you can switch it to in the way the appearance looks and the high contrast. You can change it to the different fonts. There's even some custom fonts that you can look at. You can change the line spacing. So if the words look very close together and you want to make it so it's a little bit further away, or you want to make it even bolder and that's easier for you to read, these are all different things that you can do with this Sora app. Again, this is all just making it a little bit easier for you to read so that you can have a better understanding of what's in the story. Sometimes our brain wants to see things in a different way, and as soon as we see it in that other way, it makes it easier for us to comprehend. So that is the Sora app. To get out of that, I can just hit close. And that was just the sample, remember? So I can search for a book, or I can even search for a topic. If I type, let's say I want something really scary, so I'm going to put horror here. And it'll pop up with all the different things that would be horror-like books. So again, just to borrow it, you go ahead and click on that. If there's a hold, obviously this one's one that's popular, you can place a hold and then it'll ask you to put an email address in, and then you put your personal email address in, and then it emails you when the book is ready, and then you just check it out whenever you're ready. We also have audiobooks available. So those will have a headphone on it. I'm going to go back to the first page, or I can type in audiobook, and it'll pop up with the different audiobooks that we have available. So they've got the little headphone there, and then you can listen to it. What's really cool is you can also get the audiobook and then get the print book, and then you can listen to and read both of them at the same time. So that's our Sora app. Those are some ways that it can make reading a little bit easier for you. If you have any questions, I'm always happy to help you. And if there's a particular book you'd like, you can always send me a Schoology message, and I am happy to get that book purchased for you on the Sora app. It only takes between 2 and 24 hours, they say. So I get it purchased, and it should be ready for you. So if you have any questions, let me know. Again, I'm Mrs. Young, and thanks for listening.